Good afternoon. For those who might not recognize me, my name is Mitchell Johnson. I am the school year field education placement from Duke Divinity School here at Creedmoor United Methodist Church. And I wanted to check in for my Mondays with Mitchell video. I don't know about you, but this past week for me has been kind of difficult. Schoolwork has increased. We are kind of getting towards the end of our semester at Duke Divinity. And then more so than that, this past week I've been kind of under the weather. So I was able to make this video, but that's why it is coming out a little bit later than scheduled. So apologies for that. But I hope that all of your weeks have gone well, that you have been blessed since the last time that you saw my face. I wanted to take some time today and talk about this idea of selfless love. In the Gospel of John, we are introduced to the concept of selfless love in a really profound way when the author talks about the perfect picture of selfless love coming in the form of one person laying down their life for another. Many of you might be married. Many of you might have fond memories of your parents and the loving relationship that they might have had when you were younger. I know for myself, I am reminded often of the relationship that not only my parents have with one another, but also my grandparents and other family friends of ours who have a thriving marriage that is filled with examples of selfless love. But there also might be some of you who might not have very many experiences, very many images come to mind when you think about selfless love. And so this idea is something that might be hard to grasp. I think in some instances it's hard to grasp for all of us. My encouragement for myself, for all of you, would to not as much so focus on selfless love, but to just begin to focus on love in general. Our country is going through a rough time right now. If I think that's kind of an understatement, but that's the best way I know how to describe it. COVID numbers are rising again, and there are a lot of tensions surrounding the election here in a couple of weeks. And it seems as though love is lacking in many ways. It seems as though we as a country, that we as a people are becoming more divided. We are becoming more belligerent towards one another, and it's becoming harder and harder to take the time to love one another. So a suggestion, and I've tried to input this into my own life as hard as it is some days, is to stop every morning at some point during your routine. At least for me it works in the mornings, maybe for you it worked better at night, but to stop and write down 3 people that you love, 3 things that you love, and 3 things that you think you need to love better, whether those be people, entities, objects, what have you. And I know for me this has presented a good framework through which I can better understand where I've fallen short. I can better understand where I have fulfilled my duty as a child of God and loved my neighbor. And like I said, there is where I still need to grow. So 3 people that you love, 3 things that you love, 3 things or people that you need to work better on loving. The world needs love right now, and it's our job as Christians, as people of the church, to provide that love. So my encouragement to all of you is that you experience that love in this upcoming week, that you're able to show that love in this upcoming week, and that ultimately together we can continue to grow into a more perfected and selfless example of love within our own lives. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you all have wonderful days, wonderful weeks ahead of you until we see each other again. Again, my name is Mitchell Johnson. Hope you have a wonderful, blessed day.